Get ready to hear all things Vero Beach on VBN Radio, bringing the community together and the page to life. VBN Radio.
Welcome back to VBN Radio. I'm Danielle Wangcoop, creator and admin of Vero Beach Neighborhood.
And I'm Jeff Moore, and I clean the toilets. And I'm good at it. So,
Happy New Year.
2022! Oh my gosh.
Welcome, everyone.
Where did it go?
I don't know. But I'm happy to be in the new year.
Me too.
Yes.
I 100% agree. It's so weird because honestly, I felt like obviously because of COVID, it wiped out a complete year. And then because COVID is kind of carried over, it kind of wiped out 2021. Not wiped out 2021, but it went by faster than it should have.
Chunks are missing.
Yeah.
Chunks are missing.
Yeah, right? So, I mean, and I
just really like to celebrate.
You do. You look good.
Thank you.
It's good stuff.
Thank you.
Speaking of celebrating,
yeah.
let me ask you about that. So what did you do? Because everybody's always wondering what everybody did for New Year's.
Yes, I did my traditional jammies in the living room.
Okay.
We buy like trays of food, and so we eat and drink and are merry until we pass out at 12:03.
Nice.
Yes, it was wonderful. So,
Aw, that's great.
What'd you do?
Well, I don't remember. I took an Uber home.
It was that good.
No. No, it's New Year's is my wife's birthday. So we no matter what we do, we're always, it's so funny because as everybody's like, Happy New Year, we're yelling Happy Birthday. And people are like, Happy, what? Where are you? What?
Also, her birthday's on the 1st.
Yeah.
Well, that's today. Happy birthday, Sandy.
Yeah. She's a New Year's baby. And she was, where we used to live in upstate New York, she was the very first one in that county. So, like, her little baby picture went in the newspaper, and she got all these gifts, you know.
It's so exciting.
It is.
It's
kind
so
of
exciting.
cool. Do they do that here?
I don't know.
I wonder if they do that for, like, the first New Year's baby.
They should.
Because I don't think there's a lot of kids born on New Year's Day. I don't know. Maybe. Were you? If you were, make comment below, please. We'd love to hear about it. And if you won prizes too, because that's kind of cool, right? But we ended up going to a friend's house, and we were there probably with about maybe 15 people. Not a very big crowd, just some people we know. And it's funny, we were like, Happy birthday, and they're all like, huh? Wait, Happy New Year. No, Happy birthday. And then because she usually, if people don't know, she usually gets forgotten about her birthday.
Oh,
which
is kind of sad.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very sad. But we're kind of at the age now where we're like, please forget the birthday. Please
just celebrate the New Year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but you celebrated in style, it looks like.
I do.
With those babies.
Traditional.
Huh?
Yes, huh? I like a theme. I like decorations.
Yeah. I love it.
So,
I can't stop staring at them.
Well, I've heard that before.
Joe. So New Year's is always a great time of year, and everybody's always asking everybody what they're doing, where they're going.
Yeah.
But the one thing after so many years of going out and doing things, honestly, for New Year's, I just wanted to sit home.
I know.
Isn't that weird? You get to a certain age and you're like, already done that, been there.
That's right.
Like, just
this year specifically, I told my husband I want a magical holiday. I want calm and peace, even if it's for 48 hours. So we did that for Christmas, and we did the same thing for New Year's. And I just think you need that recharge. You really have to schedule that kind of time these days. But yeah,
that's true. And I mean, honestly, the older you get, whether you have your own kids or you're just around your family, I mean, it's just kind of easier to do that stuff, to be with them. So one of the things we were doing, which was kind of funny, is we were telling jokes. This is just before New Year's. We were sitting around one night, we were telling jokes, and I was kind of doing my exchange student calls them my dad jokes. So it's like one of those things where I'm like, no, these are good jokes. Don't call them dad jokes. But she did. She was like, no, those are dad jokes. And I'm like, okay. So then everybody around me started to try to do jokes worse than mine, but they were worse, but they were better worse. You know what I'm saying?
I like it, yes. Mm-hmm.
So I thought maybe you and I could do some jokes.
Oh, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready, yep.
All right.
You go
All
first.
right. I'm really afraid for the calendar because its days are numbered.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you send a letter, no matter how far it goes, it still remains stationary.
Nice. Very cute.
Thank
Very
you.
cute.
Yeah.
My wife said that, it's a new year, so I should do lunges. And that would be seriously like a big step forward for me.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, it better be a big step forward. You got to really put your back into it.
Okay. A man in a tractor has just stopped me and told me today was the end of the world. His name was Farmergeddon.
Okay, that's cute. I like that. By the way, if you have any dad jokes, make sure to make comment. We want to hear it. Best dad joke wins a shoe shine.
I'll give away a t-shirt.
Do they do shoe shines anymore?
I don't know.
I just threw that in. T-shirt would be better.
A t-shirt's better.
Go with the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. How about singing in the shower is really fun until you get soap in your mouth. But it's not a big deal because then it becomes a soap opera.
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
Okay, that was actually not terrible. I've got a date for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
It's December 31st.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that was the. I think that takes it.
It's a thinker.
Let's see. There was What do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
Oh, what?
They're both Paris sites.
Oui,
oui.
I love to hate these jokes.
I know. So you've got to have some that are better dad jokes than us. You've got to, please. So just make comment below, please.
All right.
You have one more?
I do have one more.
Oh, you finish it up then. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do it to it.
I was going to cook an alligator for dinner.
Yeah.
But realized I only had a crock pot. Right?
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. I like it. 2022 is here. Do you have anything for the new year that you're setting your sights on? Because I'm always like, I'm going to buy a Bowflex and use it. Never happens. You hang your clothing on it. But
we have a Bowflex.
Do you?
It's in my garage.
Ta-da!
See?
I don't know why that is, but anyway,
No.
yeah. But anything for the new year that you're like, no,
I've
I gotta
never
do this.
picked something to do for the new year. I usually pick a word that I want to be my theme for the year, whether it be peace or grace or relationship, whatever it is, and try to kind of weave that through the year.
Oh, that's nice.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you have one for this past year, or is this something new you're trying for this year?
No, I've done it in years past. I didn't do it last year due to back surgery and other distractions.
Yeah.
But this year, I'm looking for peace. That is what I'm looking for. Yes.
That's a good idea. I think the world needs that.
The world needs it. I'm in a unique position and I want to utilize that to spread good.
Yeah.
And so I want peace in my life and peace in other people's lives. And I'm going to, whether you like it or not, you're getting peace this year, VBN. That's right.
So like it.
That's right.
Peacefully like it.
Peacefully. Yes. And calm.
No, I love that. That's a great thing.
What's your thing?
My thing for this year is to be, I guess it's kind of the same, along the same lines, but to be more positive. I found that in 2021, there was a lot of times I would look at something and I just, not horribly negative, if you ask my wife it was, but I was always like looking, and my wife would say, well, you always used to tell your mom, what's the brighter side? And I'm like, you're right, because when you complain about things, it doesn't make anything any better, So if you have any good techniques, seriously, let us know how you do it, because it's tough. It's tough to do something. Yeah. But these are things that are very reachable, unlike the Bowflex that is collecting dust.
That is what it's doing.
I would like to know, by the way, if you bought a Bowflex and actually use it.
That's right.
Be honest.
That's right.
Put it below, because I'm curious. So I think it's easier to go to the gym with somebody, because then you can kind of push each other.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Literally.
I like to walk, but I like to walk with a buddy.
Yeah.
We don't even have to talk, but I like having that other person. Right. So
kind of like the meetups on Vero Beach neighborhoods.
Yes, similar to that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's very cool. Speaking of meetups and things to do, there's always things to do around the area, and we want to let you know what is going to be coming up next week, too, so that you can kind of plan ahead, because if you're like my family, we procrastinate. We were talking about this earlier. Yes. Procrastination, big deal. Hey, did you want to go horseback riding? Yeah, that's great. When? Like in about 5 minutes. Grab your stuff, because that's kind of...
I hope you're free as we're going.
right. If you're not, maybe next time in 5 minutes. So, all right. So what's coming up? What do we have?
So next weekend, which will be the weekend of the 8th and 9th, two big events. Bark in the Park.
Oh, fun.
Starts at 10 on Saturday, which is really great. You can bring your dogs. It's at Riverside Park. You can dress them up, and there's a competition for best dressed dog.
Oh, nice.
They will have a doggy parade and a doggy stunt show, which is both new to the event this year.
Oh, stunt show?
Yep. And the Indian River County Sheriff's Office K-9s, I think, are supposed to be there.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
I think it's going to be good. And if you've never seen them before, that's a really fantastic a show.
Oh, for sure.
And then also at the fairgrounds is the Winter Arts and Crafts Expo and Gun Show.
Oh, well, guns, because it's Florida. Yeah, you gotta have
and
that.
So, that's always a really nice event. Tons of vendors, like people who have real talent that I just will never have, right? To make the crafts and the things. It's amazing some of the stuff that's there.
That's all.
Oh, no, this is no. I got stuck after like construction paper and Elmer's colored glue, that kind of stuff. You know, they had like the purple glue. That's.
But anybody that can wear a headband like that is definitely has talent.
Thank you.
You're already halfway there.
That's right.
I love going to Bark in the Park.
Yeah,
it's such a fun event.
It's fun. I don't bring my little dogs. So I adopted both of my little dogs.
Okay,
and they're very so around other dogs, they're very friendly, but they get skittish because. People abuse dogs because that's not good. So I've saved them, and so I leave them home. But I like to go and see everyone else's dogs. It's very, it's a nice afternoon. So whether you bring your dog or you don't bring your dog, you should go.
Oh, funnest part of the broadcast podcast right now, post a picture of your animal below. Whatever you got, post it. I would love to see them. There are so many cute photos. Every time I see people posting, like they get into we'll call it a pet fight, like my dog's cuter than your dog or your cat or what, and then they post these cute pictures. They're putting them in out. Do your dogs have outfits?
They do.
They do have outfits?
They do. They have
oh my gosh.
Sweaters. It gets chilly occasionally, and they have like those puffer vests, and they're very chic. Yeah,
I love it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, so post a picture below, please. I want to see that. That's awesome. All right. Well, listen, thank you for watching. And if you post something, especially, like I said, definitely your animal, whatever you have, please post a picture of that. And, of course, don't forget to pass along. It's the nicest compliment ever. Pass along the podcast to a friend or a family member. Even if they're not in town, we would love to hear from them, and we want to see what they post, too.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. Until next time.
Happy New Year.
Get ready to hear all things Vero Beach on VBN Radio. Bringing the community together and the page to life. VBN Radio.